The team is knocking the ball, say, so they could. Oh, that was Foga. Foga did a set piece for. It's so good to note that the two teams are both going to represent Benue at the national level now that they're playing here. Whoever wins and the other comes second. It's just the two representatives we have in them to represent the state. This is Agogo. He gives the ball, and here is John Lee who scored a goal for Flight. The spinster goes. This time he arrived late. So the lineman will now allow. It's been a great flip with spinster. He found the back of the net as an equalizer before there was a break. He's trying very seriously to see that if a repeat of that is going to be possible for him. And this goes high. The Flight captain, Selu, has never relented in all situations. He will never go into oblivion. He has always been the player, playing in all situations. And even today, it's not an exception of this trend of his. So he's really playing. And Flight now have the I see Stanley Ogambo probably about to warm up the strikeout reports. And then the Flight team have four for warm up. Probably two are going to get in or so. And then Lobi have their way. They still have the ball in their possession. Jomag comes to the wing here for out. And then the man goes into the middle. And here is a very great one to allow. And then the man's he had a great intention. If that had worked for him, it would be more appreciated. And then they have a set piece from that. Here is Malawi. Was in Angola the other year, playing for Flight today. It is a goal kick. I see the Flight fans are quietened by the situation on hand. But I think this is the time they need to cheer up these guys so they could get their morals up again for another probable equalizer of that goal that makes the difference. Now, Lobi have the ball. They are touching the ball and making progress with it. And then an interception from the Flight player. This is Lobi. player. We have a lot of body contacts being made in this game. So as it now stands out to hinder the flow of the flair of the game and the corrections of the game. Lots of body contacts. Now, are very poor, are intercepted by the great defender. And then this is Yaro, a very dependable defender for flight. Very energetic, with a lot of gusto he plays. Here is Alauna. Allow moves that there was a defender who saw him of all the plants. And then the ball goes back to the goalkeeper that has been on holiday. And then Lobi. The referee trying to talk to Malawi. And this time he speaks to Malawi through a card. Maybe Malawi will listen better. Good control. And then Yaro. It mustn't be the way it is now. The truth is that one is a professional side, a Premier League side, and one is a National League side. And the result favors the former. Now, John Mark, they both are looking for a way to meander into the 18-yard box of the flights team again. And they have a corner from the struggle. I see Coach Ta Akomba and Chiki is also there. One of the coaches. We have a set piece now, and
Forward it to your WhatsApp. Forward it to your WhatsApp to
Stanley Ogamba starting from the bench. It is no longer news that a good team have a good bench. Now Stanley Ogamba coming from the bench. It's a thing that tells us Lobi have a team. A very wonderful striker coming from the bench. I think it's going to make waves now. Now, the player has been seen to... Oh, the referee gives a yellow card to the defender. And now I'll try to interpret from my vantage position. Maybe the player went too high and then over the other guy. He saw it better and was closer. And so we have Selu again. Selu has tried for the opting time to have a set piece past the wall. Now here's Selu again. What a goalkeeper. Oh, that was great of Selu. He made a contact and the goalkeeper had a catch. Agugu. And then Lobi having it again. And Jomak gives to Kongbina now. And then Kongbina still holds the ball. Very crafty. I know that Kongbina is very, very crafty. He knows how to touch the ball and trying to meander. I love that. So good. So very good. Got something from there. John Mark scored a great set piece for the side this afternoon and just been substituted after a wonderful play. The introduction of Stanley Ogambo. To non-just number 7. And this is flight. Away gives to Yahweh. And then Yahweh holds the ball. And here is the contact again. They narrowly missed. It was just one step away from them. And it was all wishy-washy. I have a throw for flight. Selu. And then Selu comes back. And the set piece has been played. Yaro trap. And then Yaro fight back. That is it. Goes back again. To non-just number 31 for flight. And a good control again. Let's see. This is number 17. And then come here. It is a wonderful match. It is a very wonderful match with a lot of correction to enjoy. And dangling around. Now, this could be a hindrance to all the teams, but you don't have to make mention of that. So sorry about that. John Lim, who scored this afternoon, rather equalized, has been put off for Ayagwa jersey number 10. Who's just introduced. And this is Kongbena again. The man is outstanding. And Yaro, the defender, he will guide to the latter. You are watching Lobi Flight, the state final of the President Federation Cup, the second edition. Last year on March the 13th, we were in Boko for this very grand finale, and this time we are here. It's been a very wonderful Lobi 2, Flight 1. Yaro. And this, the substitute have the ball. He came in to make a difference. The referee talking to the defender. Coach Solex of Flight is very optimistic about his team equalizing, even though there are slim chances of such. I think the optimism is okay for him as a coach. Needs to have that too. Now, Stanley prefers to go the difficult way, and then the referee took a decision not as Stanley had expected. The good story about this is that both of them are going to represent the state. So now Lobi is 2 and Flight is 1. Goalkeeper Malai this time, the younger Malai now for Flight. It is quite a sacrifice for Dr. Ako, and we go to sponsor 3 clubs simultaneously. 2 in Boko, 1 in Buruku. So good to very sacrificial he is, and so good. Now, Ave Paul. And then hastily he did, and the man intercepted. Yaro again, 2 of them are there. Malawi. It's been intercept. Let's see. Where is Moses Oko? Now, you look at that. Oh, Stanley gives. I think Stanley just, he did that in anticipation of whoever was going to be there. I think he would have been better he did to somebody. Now, flight again, Agugu. And more silence. And here he goes. And I see him as a workaholic. Yaro, the defender of the flight, exhibit jersey number 31. For me, he's a workaholic. He does a great job of trying to be a spoiler so that all the plans of opponents are being thwarted along the way whenever he comes in a scene. And that, and the good thing about Yaro is that he always makes sure he touches the ball to at least get it off the plan of the man handling or whoever handles it at per time. So I see him, he has room for improvement and it's going to make a good defender. The player is being attended to and it looks like a cooling break. The players are trying to recuperate, especially the flight players. They have that, they really have it at the back of their mind that it is 2-1, we need to do away with the one that is a deficit for us, which is being a Herculean tax for them. And the clock, the long hand of the clock is not ticking to the advantage of the Boko side. The transporters are now knowing very well that whenever the whistle goes, we are second. However, we're going to represent Benue State together. Ave is pulled out. And now Roger coming. Yeah. I see the flight coming in numbers, about 7 buses. It's good. Lobi have such. We're going to be cheering them up in the north. So good to see. And then Lobi makes their way. And the striker. And here it is between Kongbena and Malawi. And then, wonderfully intended, it wasn't going to be to his advantage, and we have a goal kick that Malawi does it for himself as a goalkeeper. Two goals to Lobi, 1 goal to Flight. Flight have a set piece to play, and Lobi have a set piece to contend with. They really have to be careful. And now here it goes. He makes a contact, and that's. It was good to see. Supposing the contact was really made, I think they would have had something from that. Maybe the ball getting to the woodwork or getting into the net. So now they Lobi make proceedings, and Stanley the referee is really talking to. And now Lobi's proceedings Lobi. Oh, that is a goal kick. I see the flight coach looked at his wristwatch and they started it. Okay, the player now who is making ways for the side. This is Lobi enjoying possession of the ball and a lead over their Boko opponents, the transporters. Selu, the man who always play all matches in a way of adding value. It is a set piece of the Lobi. And guess what? Selu goes again. I have seen him score from such position for the opting time. He has tried today for the opting time to no avail. Here is another opportunity. If he's going to make the contact, let's see what happens again. This time, it doesn't go as he had intended. We may say he has an off day of that today. Has always scored from such positions. And today, for more than a repeated time, he has done that without getting the intended results. Here is the goalkeeper's contact. And it comes into the middle for Stanley now. Oh, Stanley is yet to really be with the ball so he could do what he's known for. A yellow card to the Lobi player. And that Lofty is within the territory of the earlier boys, and it goes high heavens. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this very grand finale. 2 goals to Lobi, 1 to Flight. A wonderful fight here.
development of football in Benue State achieved. So we appreciate you. We always making the Benue State Football Association very, very proud because we always have programs to run. We appreciate and congratulate the newly appointed director, acting director of sports, who is here with us in person of Mr. Anthony Tobune. So we appreciate you, congratulate you for having that position. We appreciate those who have been making the development of sports in the entire state. We appreciate the chairman of the Benue State Handball Association, who is also in our midst here. I want to appreciate him for the contribution of sport development in the state. We want to sincerely appreciate the board member representing us in the area on the board of the National Football Federation, Chief Mrs. Margaret Chen. We always appreciate you for making it any time to come and witness our program. Please, at this point in time, I want to call on teams together with the officials of this match, the 2024-2025 President Federation Cup, who have participated in the finals here between Flight Football Club and Lobi Football Club. Can you please find out, starting with the officials, the match officials that will be shaped in this game? We want to appreciate the president of Flight Football Club, who is the member of Lobi Football Club. Thank you so much. Flight to go up now, file out the collection of silver medals. We have identified those who are so exceptional for promotion. Flight to go you guys are wonderful. We have seen spectacular performance from you, and I think the Benue State Football Association will not hesitate to pressure you guys down to further development. Thank you so much.
Continental.
That is presentation of our trophy to Flight Football. Your boys Yes, I look forward to work on presentation of results.
I get that.
President Federation for Benefit have been represented by the winner of the competition that is last presented. We received by the capital.
Come there, for example. Jesse. Destiny, I have made it patiently. I have vision. I think you're